Football has given us unforgettable moments of joy. Historic victories. Legendary goals. Miraculous comebacks. But one day changed English football forever. Not because of what happened on the pitch, but because of what happened in the stands. Welcome back to Football Frontier. Today, we're looking at what really happened at Hillsborough, why it became one of football's greatest tragedies, and how it changed the game forever. It was April 15, 1989. The FA Cup semi-final. Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. The match was held at Hillsborough Stadium in Sheffield. Thousands of supporters arrived expecting an exciting afternoon of football. Instead, the day would become one of the darkest chapters in sporting history. As kickoff approached, large numbers of Liverpool supporters were still outside the stadium. Congestion began to build. To ease the crowd outside, an exit gate was opened. Supporters entered quickly, but many were directed into already overcrowded standing pens behind one of the goals. Within moments, the pressure inside the packed pens became overwhelming. Fans at the front were crushed against the perimeter fencing. Many couldn't move. Many couldn't breathe. Others desperately tried to climb the fences to escape. Some people watching on television initially believed supporters were trying to invade the pitch. The reality was far more horrifying. They were fighting for their lives. The match was stopped after just a few minutes. Players, police officers, medical staff, and ordinary supporters all tried to help. Fans tore down advertising boards to use as makeshift stretchers. People performed CPR wherever they could. The scene was one of unimaginable chaos. By the end of the disaster, 97 Liverpool supporters had lost their lives. Hundreds more were injured. Families across the country were left devastated. For many years after the tragedy, the search for truth became almost as painful as the disaster itself. Early reports blamed Liverpool supporters for what had happened. Some newspapers repeated false claims that fans were responsible. These accusations caused enormous pain to grieving families. But the families never stopped demanding answers. Years of investigations, legal challenges, and public campaigns followed. Independent inquiries eventually concluded that the supporters were not responsible for the disaster. The findings showed that a series of failures in crowd management, stadium safety, and policing had contributed to the tragedy. The supporters had been unlawfully failed. The truth, after many years, finally began to emerge. Hillsborough transformed football forever. Major changes followed. Standing terraces at top-level stadiums in England were gradually replaced with all-seater stadiums. Crowd safety standards were strengthened. Emergency planning improved. Modern stadium design became focused on protecting supporters above everything else. Every football fan today benefits from lessons learned through unimaginable loss. But Hillsborough is about much more than changes to stadiums. It is about people. Parents who lost children. Children who lost parents. Friends who never came home after what should have been an ordinary football match. Every year, Liverpool Football Club, supporters, and football communities around the world remember the 97 lives that were lost. They are remembered not as statistics, but as people who simply went to watch their team play. Hillsborough reminds us that football is far bigger than trophies. Far bigger than rivalries. Far bigger than results. At its heart, football is about people. And protecting those people must always come first. Now we'd like to hear from you. How do you think Hillsborough changed football forever? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more football history, legendary stories, and everything football. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next video.